Good evening. I hope you've had a great alumni reunion time. We're going to end here with a little bit of storytelling. And I brought my storytelling book, and I got some tea, and we're out here with a little fire, and we'll see what the book has in store for us. So let me look through here and see if I can find kind of what jumps out. Oh, got one already. Look at that. Here we go. At the beginning of time, the Creator made the very first human. This human wandered the land and was friends with all the animals and knew the language of all the plants and all the animals. But over time, the human became saddened about being alone in the world, and so decided to seek out the raven for an answer to the strange sadness that had entered into their heart. The raven was known to be close to the Creator, and because of this closeness, since the beginning of time, the raven was considered the wisest creature in the land. The raven heard the human story and told of a land far into the west that the human could find the answer to this great sadness. So, the human headed off on a quest towards the west in search of this answer. Along the way, the human asked various creatures if they knew of this place that the raven had spoken about, but now seemed to know that nobody knew, and so the human just kept walking. Finally, the human came to this great water, and there on the shore sat a great walrus. The human told of their story, and the walrus talked of a shadowland where the human could find the answer to their sadness. So the walrus sang a song, and suddenly out of the ocean came a great sea turtle and offered to take the human on its back to the shadowland. Afterwards, the human had set out on the journey. The moon was full, the night was cold with stars, and the great turtle swam towards the west over a rough and angry sea. The human was in no danger, for the great turtle was a magnificent swimmer. Soon they came to the shore of the Shadowlands, and the human climbed off the back of the turtle and gave thanks. The great turtle gave out a great cry, and suddenly a flock of white doves appeared. These birds will guide you from here. You need to enter deep into the Shadowlands to find your answer. So the human began the journey into the Shadowlands, following the white doves. The human followed the doves into the land, and this land was beautiful with trees and flowers they had never seen before, and heard songs of birds and animals that they had never heard before. They passed through the country of silence, and now no sound could be heard. Not the sound of birds singing or the creaking of trees. Finally they came to a beautiful garden. Here the human wandered about for some time, marveling at this strange place with its weird, unearthly beauty. The human finally came to a magnificent ancient tree, and there on the branch sat the great bald eagle, a manifestation of the Creator itself. I know of your sadness, so I will help. I will make another human being for you to take back into your world. But sometimes this other human may not be around. So I will give you both a shadow. This shadow will be part of me. So you are never alone, even when feeling separated. The great eagle Creator plucked a tail feather and shaped it into another human and breathed life into it. Then taking the wing feather, one from both wings, the Creator attached it to the two humans, which now became their shadows. The two humans took their shadows, followed the doves back to shore, where they climbed onto the back of the great turtle and returned to where the walrus lived and back to their homeland. Soon, they left to return home. The great walrus shared that at any time when the humans felt lost, sad, or any other deep disconnection, that they just needed to turn towards their shadow to reconnect with the Creator and to follow their shadow out of the darkness that they had felt. That the Creator was always there should they ever need guidance, love, or direction. They just needed to reach out. You know, unfortunately today, humans don't realize that the Creator's right next to them all the time. Instead, they put their connecting somewhere far away. Sometimes their church, sometimes their meditation cushion, sometimes their Bible, sometimes their Sangha or community, and wait until they are in trouble to run to find this help. If you find yourself in this situation, just stop, turn towards your shadow, and you will find the great ego Creator right there waiting.